Dear students, please pause the video until you have fully understood the workings or solutions of the example or questions. Or you may rewind to watch a step or part of the working solutions of the example or questions. If you are still unable to follow, please do ask your lecturer during consultations or seminar or support class. Or you may make appointment with your lecturer for further clarifications. Thank you. Hi, I'm Mr. Heng. In this second video, we will continue to look at more examples using the binomial distribution formula. In question 5, an aeroplane has 4 jet engines. The probability of any of the engine failing is 0.005. Find that in a particular flight, none of the engine fail. So you should identify your N as 4 and your P is 0.005. So part A, none of the engine fail, meaning X is equal to 0. Please use the formula that you learned in the first video. So your N is 4, your R is 0, the probability of failure is 0.005. So you want to have no failure, meaning R equal to 0. So your Q is 1 minus 0.005. The answer shall be 0.995. So please use your calculator, work out these expressions. The answer should be 0.9801. Exactly 3 engines fail. So meaning the R should be 3. Use the same formula. We change the R to 3. Power 3. Then power 4 minus 3, you shall get 1. So please use your calculator and work out this answer. The answer should be 0.990. So we will use the scientific expression to give our answer. So if you use your calculator, you will see that there's an exponent on the right top hand of your screen with a negative 7. It means 10 to the power minus 7. We use 4 significant figure. Your answer should be 4.975. So your answer is 4.975 times 10 to the power minus 7. C, at most 1 engine fail, meaning you have less than or equal to 1. So in this case, you have 2 possible outcomes. That means there is no failure plus only 1 failure. We have worked out the answer for part A, where X equal to 0. So we will just use the answer of the part A. We don't have to calculate again. What we need to do is put in the R equal to 1 into the formula and calculate this. So please use your calculator and calculate now. So your answers for the second part of the calculation should be 0.0197. So the answer workout should be 0.9998. Please check your calculation if you do not get this answer. Next, question 6. In a factory that manufactures light bulb, 4% out of the total light bulb produced are defective. If 10 light bulbs are selected at random, we ask to find the probability that you look at the questions. So in this case, we know that we are choosing 10 light bulbs. So your N is 10. 4%, we shall convert it to decimal point as 0.04. So now we look at the question for part A. exactly one light bulb is effective. So your R should be equal to 1. Now you just put into the formula 10C1, 0.04 to the power 1. And 1 minus 0.04 will give you 0.96. The power for Q is 10 minus 1, so you should get 9. Please key in the calculator and see whether you get this answer, 0.2770. At least 2 light bulbs are defective. So if you were to do the direct method, we have to find the probability of x equal to 2, x equal to 3, x equal to 4, so on until x equal to 10. So it is not possible for us to use the direct method. We will use the complementary method of finding the probability at least 2 light bulbs are defective. So Px greater or equal to 2 is the same as 1 minus Px less than 2. So for Px less than 2, there are only 2 cases. So x equal to 0 or x equal to 1. So we need to do only 2 calculations. So some of the question, you have to use the complementary method. You must use 1 minus the outcome that you do not want. Now, you already have Px equal to 1 from the part A. What you need to do is calculate the probability of x equal to 0. So you will sub in the R as 0. And for Px equal to 1, you use the answer from part A. So pause the video and use your calculator and work out the answer. The answer will give you 0.0582. Be very careful to key in the expressions correctly. Now we look at the next question. The mathematics department in a Sunway College has 10 lecturers. The probability that of a lecturer driving to the college on a particular day is 0.75. Find the probability that on a particular day. Okay, before we look at the question, we know that n is 10, probability is 0.75. So for part A, all the lecturers drive to the college, meaning R is 10. So put inside the formula, you have 10C10 multiply with 0.75 to the power 10. Your Q is 1 minus 0.75, you get 0.25. 10 minus 10, the power is 0. So use your calculator, work out this answer. It should give you 0.05631. Part B, at least 8 lecturers drive to the college, meaning x is greater or equal to 8. So you have x equal to 8, x equal to 9, and x equal to 10. So there are 3 possible cases where x greater or equal to 8. So for the x equal to 10, we already have the answer from, from part A. So we shall sub x equal to 8, then r equal to 8 into the formula. So you can get 10C8, 0.75 to the power 8, 0.25 to the power 10 minus 8, you get 2. And for the second part, your R is 9. Do the same thing. And for the third part, we shall use the answer part A. So you may pause the video for a while and work out this answer. The answer should be 0.5256. Look at the next example. Question 8. Suppose the probability of purchasing a defective computer is 0.02. What is the probability of purchasing 2 defective computers in a group of 10? So we know that n will be 10. The probability is 0.02. So we are asked to find the probability of getting 2 defective computers. So your R is 2. We use the formula. You sub in your R is 2. Your probability is 0.02. Your power is 2. 1 minus 0.02, you shall get 0.98. And 10 minus 2, you'll get 8. So you may pause the video and calculate the answer. You should be getting 0.01531. So there are some formulas that you need to be very careful with the wording. When x is more than r, it means x greater than r. So you will make it to greater or equal to r plus 1. Let's look at the example. So when r is 8, so x is greater than 8, so x is greater to x plus 1. Therefore, we shall get x greater or equal to 9. S is less than r, meaning s is less than r. We use the mathematical symbol. So we make it less than or equal to r minus 1. So for example, x is less than 8. So x less than 8, meaning x is less than or equal to x minus 1. And x is less than or equal to 7. X is not more than r. So that means x is less than or equal to r. So your answer, x is not more than 8, meaning x is less than or equal to 8. X is not less than r, meaning x is greater or equal to r. For example, x is not less than 8, so your x is greater or equal to 8. X is most r, meaning x is less than or equal to r. So x is most 8, meaning x is less than or equal to 8. X is at least r, so you have x greater or equal to r. X is at least 8, so you have x greater or equal to 8. X equal to r, you will use this one. X greater or equal to r minus x greater or equal to r plus 1. So for example, x equal to 10 is the same as px greater or equal to 10 minus px greater or equal to 11. We end this video, and for the next video, we may use the binomial distribution table. So please go and download the statistical table from the blog, and we will use it in the next video. So if you do have questions on any of the examples in this video, do ask your lecturer during the consultations or seminar, or making appointment to get support from your lecturer. Thank you, class.